Hey everybody, Jack Scalfani here, and I feel like I'm in the country. It's really cool, but I'm still in Orange County. I found a place a friend of mine lives at, and I'm going to give you all the details in a minute. It's Silverado, like Silverado Canyon Road, and it takes you into a canyon. Let me give you a shot of what it looks like. Here you can see the sun. I mean, it's almost 10:30, 11 or something like that, and the sun's just peeking in here.
Yeah.
So we're deep in a canyon road here. Small, and it's small. Look at,
Gotta get the dog on the roof.
what? Check that out. The dog on the roof. Hey, doggy. There was a dog on the roof over there.
Yeah, he says roof.
Roof. Dude, there's a dog on. I gotta get a closer shot. But look at the road. It's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hey, it's nice seeing you. You just good dog. That is a great dog over there. I am not getting a closer shot. I don't care if the dog barks at me. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, so anyway, we're doing this video. I've done over 200 episodes and Cooking with Jack, and I haven't been on a field trip in a while. Want to do something special, so we're doing this. We thought we'd pig out today, and don't mean fill myself full of food. What I mean is that we're going to talk about pigs, and we're going to examine. My buddy Scott invited me down here, the other side of Orange County, where it's like country. Told me to come on down, and he has like this big giant pig, so we're gonna take a look at that, kind of like celebrating my over 200 episodes. All right, so anyway, I want to introduce you to my buddy Scott. And Scott, you do competitive cobblestone work, right? Is this the company you work for? Or you own this company, or how does it work?
Well, I own this company, and
right.
It's something we started a couple of years back. I've been doing interlocking pavers for several years now, closer to 20 years. When the recession hit and the bubble burst, our division was eliminated.
Right.
Went out and got my license, hired all the guys that used to work for me in the other company.
Nice.
We just kind of went from there. We branched out. We do interlocking pavers is our main thing. We also do aluminum patio covers and synthetic grass.
Wow. Oh, you do the fake lawns.
Yeah, up here in the canyon where you don't get any sun.
Right.
The soil is very rocky, so if you look around, you'll see nobody has lawns up here, or there's very, very few.
Right, a lot of rocks here.
You can see over here, this is a patio.
What do we got over here?
Over here you can see a patio that we installed for our own personal use. It just has a mixture of the cobblestone, the synthetic grass. We also do water features. You see the artificial fake waterfall we have over there.
Wow. So you do all this stuff.
We do everything outside.
That looks real. It looks good. All right, well, I want to talk about your hobby. It's a little project, I guess. What are we calling it?
Well, what I do is called homesteading.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a spin-off of trying to be independent, little self-sufficient and less dependent upon the government.
Mm-hmm. My hand's shaking a little holding this camera. I apologize.
If you'd like now, I'm not sure. Would you like to come over and see the pig pen?
I would love to.
Okay.
That's what I drove all the way out for. I heard that you should never name an animal that you're going to slaughter someday.
Oh,
is that true?
Well, you know what? That's all of a matter of opinion. Right now we have Obama sausage and Oprah sausage in the house because that was the names we had of the last two.
So it was Obama and Oprah, the last two pigs?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Is this one asleep?
She's just kicking it because she's probably been sitting there for a while and she's keeping herself warm. One thing that with pigs is that pigs don't sweat. A lot of people don't know this. That's why if you see a lot of farms that have pigs, you'll see a big mud pit and they'll go in there and they'll cool themselves off in the mud pit. In the summertime when it gets hot out, because the pigs don't sweat, I installed a mister system. See if I can turn it on. You can see, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but you can see around this side here
you can see
where the grass is, the synthetic grass is. The pigs will come over here and they'll lay in the cool grass and we'll put mist on them to keep them cool because they don't sweat and we want to protect them from getting heat stroke. Come in here.
Are we allowed to go in?
Sure.
Not going to bite me? Or?
Oh, no. This pig will roll over on its back and twitch a leg like a dog.
All right.
Trust me.
Hey. Wow. You look like me after Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep. Come on.
Look at you. How are you?
Roll over. Yeah, she likes her belly scratched. Look at her. There she goes. There she goes. But to check the weight of a pig,
right?
You take a tape, the cloth tape that you would use for doing sewing, that type of stuff.
Right.
And you go around the girth of it.
Right.
So let's say if it's 42 inches around or 32 inches around. You take 32 and you times it by 32. Okay? Then you go to the base of the tail, to the back of the ears, and you measure that. So the 32 by 32, you take that number, you times it by the length of the hog.
Right.
Okay. And then when that total, you take that total, you divide it by 400, and that'll get you within 3% of the exact weight of the pig.
Wow. And you know all the math on that.
Yeah, it's all scientific.
What are you doing, little guy? What are you doing?
Can calculate the weight of a pig.
Little guy. Did I just call you a little guy? You are huge. So there's a big difference between buying your ham like in the store and getting it fresh from somebody who's just butchered a pig.
Well,
I hate to be so graphic, but this is what it is.
Yeah, when they say organic, to me, organic means it's not shot up with hormones, it's not given steroids, it's not given these kind of chemicals.
Right.
This pig has had all of its shots, so as far as its vaccinations, because you got to remember, this thing was in the traveling fair. It went from Idaho to Nevada it's crossed more state lines than I probably have. And so every time you cross a state line, they have to have all the vaccinations and all that stuff.
Right, right.
So as far as health-wise, it's healthy as can be, but it's never been given the hormones or the steroids to grow rapidly and all that. And so it's just been given, all we feed it is we give it the grain that we buy from the feed store.
Right.
And I go to a lot of the supermarkets locally here, and when they trim their lettuce and their vegetables and throw away any of the spoiled fruit,
Right.
they put it out back. I go by, pick it up, and I mix that in with their grain and stuff. And so she gets a lot of strawberries and good vegetables and stuff that they normally probably wouldn't get.
So she's treated very well while
yeah,
she's here,
she's
taking care of her.
She's very well taken care of. But yeah, your hams are back here, your sirloins are here, your
Right.
ribs are across here, your shoulder roast is up here.
Right.
So that's pretty much your sections, and then your bacon comes from here, and then they make a sausage out of whatever is remaining.
Right, the leftovers.
Yeah. This is the freezer here that it's full of the 2 hogs that we just slaughtered. As you can see, it comes from the butcher already pre-packaged. It even says what it is. This says pork sirloin shoulder steak, pork shoulder steak.
Right.
And as you know, if you look close, it'll say not for sale 2012.
Right.
And that's because it wasn't prepared through the FDA to be sold in stores.
Right.
Even though it was prepared by a butcher shop who does do that for the stores.
Right.
It would have cost us additional money to have that stamp put on there, and I'm not
Right.
paying for that.
I hear you.
So
all right. So, but friends can buy it off
Yeah,
you, right?
yeah.
Good, good. Because I want to get some for the show.
yeah.
Okay, so is this separated? Show me how this is separated.
Yeah, this is bacon, thick cut.
Okay. They're by the pound, each pound,
Yeah, they're usually close to a pound.
right?
The weight will actually be on there.
So bacon's on the top shelf?
Yeah, I have bacon on the top shelf. This is, you see 1.09 pounds. So each package is pre-weighed. This is a medium cut, so it's a thinner cut than the other stuff. I like my bacon thick. My wife
Right.
likes it thin, so we compromised.
Got it.
Here's the sausage packages. This is pork sausage. It'll say this is hot and spicy country, which
Oh
is
my
my
gosh.
favorite. I love it. I have never had sausage better than this in my entire life.
Okay, so let's take a quick look at what I got for the Cooking with Jack show. I've got 2 pork shoulder roasts. These are all mild and hot pork sausage. I have pork chops that are boneless, pork chops with the bone in. I got pork spare ribs and spare ribs. I've got bacon, somewhat thick cut bacon, and 2 big old hams. There it is, guys. That's what I'm going home with right there.